Good morning, beauties. How is it with you out there, in here? How goes it as you contend with or work with or dance with the changing season, right? This season of movement toward the end of the year, according to one way of looking at the year, the Gregorian calendar way of looking at the year, that it ends on the 31st of December and starts up again on the 1st of January. And we know that many different placements of time have happened over the centuries. So this is the West's way of looking at the end of the year. But due to the fact that there is now a lot of attention, a lot of our attention as humans has been focused and filtered onto that turning point, right? I'm interested in the solstice, the winter solstice, that day that is shorter and the darkest night of the year, right? Following the movement of the planets, yeah, which is something that's relatively steady. That is what we are discovering, right? Over many, 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 many years, many days, many hours, many minutes of looking at the movement of the stars through the skies, right? And the mapping of that movement that people have painstakingly done by hand way, way, way back in time. And we still have record of that. So the procession of the stars across the skies, all of the astrological portents, of course, we assign meaning to them because that is what we do. We are storytellers. We are beings that wish to make sense of things, to make story about things, to create meaning around this amazing mystery that we call life on Earth. So we're approaching this solstice, right around the 20th, 21st of December, depending on where you live on the planet. And there is a big culmination and intersection of planets that is happening this year at that time. There's also this mystery object, yeah, 3-eye Atlas, that is coming closest to the Earth on the 19th of December, so right around the solstice, right? And we are rolling toward that time rather quickly if we want to think of it time in terms of that, right? But I'm feeling very much the kind of like a roller coaster, right, that is now on that descent before it makes that next big ascent, right? And there's this kind of like, whoo, right, falling into or rolling down quickly into this next place in time. And in the Northern Hemisphere, right, it's getting darker earlier. We're going to have that change of time that is, of course, human created once again, but that's happening on Sunday. So, which is also Dia de los Muertos. There is Samhain, Halloween on the 31st tomorrow, right? We're in this season of culmination of, right? I've been speaking about this because this is what is coming through me. This is on my heart, mind. This is what my body is noticing. And I call you to invite you to look and see and feel into, right? First, pause, lean back, breathe yourself back into your body and notice what is happening around you. Notice how you are feeling with what is being displayed around you. If you're in a place where you have deciduous trees that have turned and been turning, watching those leaves falling, right? Some of you may live in desertous regions where you just don't have that same marking point, but still, you can feel and notice the light is a little different on the horizon. The quality of the day is a little bit different. Start to really gather up these noticings into your medicine bag. Start to pay attention. Give your attention without tension, by pausing, by leaning back, by breathing deeply into your body, inhabiting your body, this beautiful creature that you are, that knows how to interact with nature, knows because you are nature. You know, there's an ancient deep knowing in you about preparation, right? Preparing for winter, gathering in. And you can do that no matter where you are on the planet. Gathering in, what have I learned in that last season? Whatever season you've just been through. What have I learned? What have I gathered? What do I want to keep in my medicine bag? And what do I wish to put on the compost pile so that Mother Earth can work with it over this next season and return it to me, right, as beautiful soil for my garden, for your garden, right? These are potent, potent times. It's always a potent time to have a life on Earth. But in particular, and I'm sure you know this, you can feel it, these are especially potent times, times of big change, big tidal waves of change, right? This isn't a bucolic creek, tiny waves lapping time. This is a tidal wave, earthquake, right? Hurricane. Big changes to the landscape, changes to our inner landscape. Preparing your inner landscape, preparing your body, mind, spirit, centering yourself, making yourself at the center of the wheel, the big wheel that's always turning. Right now it's turning very, very quickly. It almost feels like it might pop off the axle and go rolling, hurtling down the road. But still, if you're at the center of the wheel, if you are putting yourself at the eye of the storm, by practicing, right? We don't just say, I've got to calm down, I need to center myself. No, you actually practice. And it's so simple. It really is. Make it simple. Keep it simple. Truly, just pause, right? Get your hand on your body. Just lean your body back a little bit. Lean away from all the noise and all the movement. You'll be able to see better and feel better and notice better. Maybe close your eyelids down. Turn off that particular incoming information. Go internal. Breathe yourself back in, nice and slow. Slow inhale through the nose. Exaggerated long exhale through an open mouth with sound. Long, long, long exhale. And just keep doing that practice until you feel yourself landing in your body. You can add that visual of seeing a root dropping down from the base of your spine, down into the earth, all the way down. But truly, just 3 minutes of this every morning, 6 minutes. You'll want to do more, believe me. As you start doing it, you're going to find yourself again. You will remember yourself back in to this sacred space, right? The centerpiece on the altar of your life is you. you. Then you can navigate the waters, right? You can be attendant to the weather as it presents itself and know when it's time to pull the sail down, when it's time to pull it back up. You will feel it because you've started to attend to yourself as a sacred tuning fork. I use these images so that, because it's true, number one, because it reveals something to me, right? To think of myself as a tuning fork makes sense to me, right? It's got that long post at the bottom, and then it's open at the top, two arms, right? Raised up to the heavens, so to speak, to the cosmos. But that centerpiece that's you can root yourself down and in, and then open up so that you can receive the new messages by way of your body. Okay, it all happens here, there, where you are, where I am, and where we are together. Yes, then you can communicate more clearly. You can also pick up the underpinnings of communication from others. You can really, really hear that, oh, this is noise, this is static, I don't need any of this, right? Because you'll feel it. Your body will register. Nope, 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 nope. Or, oh, yes, I have curiosity about this. This feels nourishing. This feels interesting. Even if it is an exchange with somebody that where you don't agree, but there is common ground. You're both grounded in yourselves. You're willing to listen. You're willing to share. You're willing to be curious with one another. You may not agree, but you're interested in an exchange, right? The more you tend and attend to your inner landscape, slowly but surely, you start to put yourself back together again, and all of your native abilities, your brilliant abilities beyond the five senses that we've been told are the only things we have in order to interact with this extremely amazing mystery. Like, what? No, thank you. Right? Start to develop all of your senses. Invite it in, ask for it. Hey, I want some help with developing my 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th senses. Okay? Have fun with it. All right? All right, beauties. I'm going to drink my warm drink before it cools down too much. Have a most gorgeous, beautiful, brilliant, lovely day, evening, night, wherever you are. I send you so much big love, huge respect. If you're here on earth, if you're in a body, I bow to you. How much it takes for you to be here, for me to be, right? This is big stuff. Okay, huge respect to you. Okay, talk soon.